I don't even know where to go from here. Okay. I feel like I had some things I was going to talk about, but I can't even remember what it was. I'll probably find something along the way. But in the meantime, someone was... My brain is everywhere right now. Literally everywhere. I just took a chill pill, so it should be kicking in pretty soon. And I'm should be fine, but it's really difficult for me to think right now. On like a very like one topic, or even like just in general. Like my brain's just scattered. But I am okay, depending on one's definition of okay. Maybe I'm not okay. I think I'm mostly okay. I just want to take a bath or something to relax. But I'm outside right now. I can't really take a bath in my car. Not this car. Oh my gosh, it's a Chihuahua. I haven't seen one of those in forever. So, if you're watching this, then you may have already seen me at the eyeglass place. If I decided to like change up the timeline of like when you see videos. So far, like most of my videos have been very chronological, like as I film them is like how you see them. Like but I kind of like that first one that I did where I started off in the eyeglass shop. I just didn't like the camera angle. So I might do that again. If I did, you would already have known. And if I didn't, yep. Okay. This is not a pleasing angle. Look at my chin. It's like, it's not, like, when you look at me, it's just, okay, let's go. Let's just drive. I'm kind of hoping I don't get that phone call while I'm driving because I have some notes. And the funny thing is, like, I'm not entirely sure what time they're actually calling me at because in an email it said that it was Pacific time, but when I went to schedule the call, it said that it was Mountain time scheduling. And so they're either going to call me at 4 o'clock well, not at 3 o'clock because it's already past 3 o'clock, or at 5 o'clock. So I'm assuming it's either going to be 4 o'clock or 5 o'clock that they're going to call me at. Guess I'll just find out. I gotta get gas before I go anywhere else though, because I'm pretty low on gas. I'm also not really in like a talkative mood right now because I'm really in my head. Reminders keeps reminding me about things because it's like wouldn't go away. Because I have like when I get home reminders, like reminders that remind me things when I get home. Did I say that right? I don't know. I gotta say, I'm also feeling a little discouraged. I also just remembered what I wanted to talk about. But it's most of my discouragement that I'm feeling is not actually to do with YouTube specifically. It's about something else. But I have been getting a little discouraged about YouTube stuff. Oh my gosh. Sun. Okay, I can't do anything about that. Sorry. I guess I can do this, but then that just looks weird. It looks like I'm waving at everybody I drive past. Oh yeah, discouragement. That's right. Okay. So I have noticed that as I've been filming YouTube videos again, I have started using YouTube more as to consume media. Like for the last year when I just wasn't using YouTube, wasn't posting anything, I also wasn't really consuming anything. I want that gas pump. Like I'd get on there occasionally, or I'd Google something and there'd be like a video description or instructions on how to do that thing. But that's about the most that I would. Oh my gosh, there's no gas pumps. Well, damn. Uno momento, por favor. I'm just gonna sit here and wait for a gas pump. So much is happening right now. I kind of want. There's one gas pump open, but it's like facing the other way. Like I'd have to turn around. I don't want to do that. So I think I'm gonna wait for another one. And I think number 7 is about to open up. I'm just hoping nobody else gets it in the time that I gotta wait for this car to get past me. And they just stopped right in front of me. Son of a biscuit. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna. Okay, I'm just gonna go around and hopefully grab number 8. Man, the timing that guy had, just right in there. Okay, don't listen to the music because of copyright stuff. I gotta put my beanie on because it's cold outside. I also gotta turn my car off. I drove a Tesla for like 6 weeks in Texas several years ago, and ever since then, I've had problems with turning cars off. I just forget that you need to. I'm gonna turn you this way so you can see me. Just standing there waiting for the gas. I'm back. That's like the cheapest I think gas has been in a while. That's cool. Okay. Let me get on the road. I almost shut my scarf in the door again. I also forgot the word shut just now. Luckily, I remembered it pretty quickly. Okay. Gas flappy thing is shut. Let me get on the road, and then I'll keep talking about whatever it was I was talking about before. I'm trying to remember. But I'm also... Wow, that person came in way too fast. Also, this truck's going somewhere, and that guy's going somewhere, and oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Why are people such, like, bad drivers? For a second, I forgot where I was going. Going to the glasses shop. I have a feeling right when I get there. Oh wait, I don't know how to get there. I could probably. Oh no, I can do it. Can I do it? I don't know if I can get there while filming. So this might just turn into an adventure. That guy still has a red thingy, so he ain't gonna walk. I'm gonna go. Cool. So I've noticed. Oh yes, that's right. Watching YouTube. That I've been watching a lot more YouTube, like consuming, like just getting on the app and just like looking at the feed and just watching whatever they recommend to me. And I think shorts are some of the funnest videos to watch. Long form video just sometimes doesn't do it for me as much, which is really funny because like my latest videos are very long, very slow paced, not a lot of editing, and that's like why I like short form videos. But alas, thus is the way of things. Thus, I don't know if I said that correctly. Anyway, but as I've been watching more YouTube videos, I've unintentionally, but undeniably so, have started comparing myself and my videos to their videos, which I think is very unproductive. Is that a word? Unproductive? It's not very healthy. A lot of these channels have already built up their viewership. A lot of these channels are very focused in their content. They're about specific things. This channel's not. I wish that I could focus on something specifically, but right now my main focus is just posting consistently. I got injured when I was getting gas. Took off a chunk of skin. Little tiny chunk. Wee little thing. So I'm just not like feeling very good about it right now. The funny thing is like I actually enjoy filming myself. Like this has been a big mood booster for me. But as I'm watching the person next to me is trying to talk to the person next to them. I don't know what just happened. Like this boosts my mood talking to you. It makes me feel like I have somebody to talk to, somebody to hang out with. And so like that's kind of one of my biggest reasons for doing this is like I don't have a lot of people that I hang out with or talk to on a daily basis. And so this makes me feel like I have somebody to hang out with, somebody, whatever. So I like this. I wish I had the energy or the vocabulary to know what word I'm looking for, to put more effort into my videos and to feel good about it. But honestly, like when I put a bunch of effort in videos, I feel like they don't end up being that good, like any better than these ones, and they don't get a lot of views, and then I feel discouraged. And And so I figured, hey, why not just focus on consistency right now and get in the habit of posting videos, even if they're just whatever this is, and kind of go from there. I think just by posting consistently, I will probably start getting more views. Can you go, person? I think. I hope. That's the plan. And I think as I get more viewership, and not like a whole ton more viewership, just a little bit, I will feel like it is more worth it to put more effort into my videos. That's the goal. I want to put effort into my videos. I want to make them something special and entertaining. Not that these aren't entertaining, not that these aren't necessarily special. Perhaps these videos will benefit somebody like the same way that they're benefiting me. Just feeling like you have somebody to hang out with. And I think that's like a big problem nowadays. Like, people don't have people to hang out with, or they just don't feel like they do. Especially like in a non-judgmental space, like a safe space. And so like that's what this is for me. And so maybe something like this could be, wait, that sentence didn't make sense. That's what this is for me, and I'm hoping that it can be that for, you know, other people as well. And those are the people that I'm, I guess, making videos for. I'm really making videos for me. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not making videos for anybody else right now. These videos are for me. This is so that I have some sort of creative, even though this isn't super creative, it's more like just putting my stuff out there, video or outlet, I guess. Not video, why did I say video? Outlet, to where I feel better about life. That's it. That's why I make these videos. That's why I'm making these videos. I guess most of my videos so far haven't even been about anything other than me talking about what I've been trying to do, which I was going to try and not do. But for some reason, I can't, like, it's so difficult for me to talk about anything else other than my thought process. So I just end up talking about my thought process the entire time. Meh. Worse things have happened. Worse things have happened. I'm hopping on the freeway, so I might need to pay attention a little bit more to my driving for just a second. I am paying attention to my driving. Don't worry. But I need to pay attention a little more, just because I need to merge. Also should have put my sunglasses on. A moment. That's pretty good. Of all of this is I have a goal to watch less YouTube. The only YouTube I want to be watching right now, unless it's like an answer to a question about something very specific, is videos from people that I communicate with on YouTube. Because a lot of the videos that I see are like how to get views on YouTube, how to do this on YouTube, and honestly, like I know that some of that information would probably be beneficial for me, but with my main goal at the moment, just focusing on, just lost my whole mouth, just focusing on consistency, it doesn't really do me much good to like look at everything that I'm doing wrong, and that I know I'm doing wrong too, but I don't want to be reminded of it right now. Like, I'm not using tags. I used tags, I think, on 2 of my videos. I haven't used them since. I'm not using tags. I'm not even going to be using descriptions. I'm barely titling and thumbnailing these videos, and I have no plans to change that at the moment. My goal is to focus on consistency and consistency only, to make sure that I can actually film a video, even if I don't have a lot of energy and like I'm very engaging when I don't feel good, and when I do feel good. I don't get distracted about me feeling good and want to go do something else. In other words, this is important to me, and I'm trying to take it literally one step at a time. Right now, that step is consistency. That's it. And I don't really want to watch a bunch of videos talking about this or that about YouTube, or how to get this on YouTube, or how to do that on YouTube. It's just annoying. It's like, I don't, like, that information is really valuable if you have a focus. For example, like, if your YouTube videos are about golf, and that is what they are about, those videos are great. If you, in fact, I'm trying to remember his name. I think it's either Nate or Nathan. Maybe he goes by either. I don't remember. But I think it's either Nate Black or Nathan Black. If you have a topic such as, like, this is what I do my videos on, such as golf or cooking or knitting or what's something else people do? Cars, Legos, movies, like that. You have a niche that you're doing. That's what that is. That's called a niche. There's also sub niches too. Like if you just do certain types of Legos or just certain types of cars, like just electric cars, that's a sub niche of like the automotive or the car niche. If you have a topic that is specific like that, trains, I'm trying to think of other ones, architecture, what's around me right now? Mountains, greenery, nature, like anything to do with nature. I don't know why I said mountains, greenery. I'm just naming things that are around me. Signs. If you have a channel specific just about street signs, then the videos like that Nate Black or Nathan Black, I'm sorry if that name is wrong, I'm pretty sure it's Nate Black, those videos that he makes will be fantastic for you because they will help give you more focus in what you need to pay attention to, what you need to improve in order to see more views and see more growth. Me, I am so ADHD that my interests change from like week to week so drastically. I have trouble focusing on one thing for that amount of time. Like I would have to have something so specific that is literally constant and has already been constant for 10 plus years. And the funny thing is the only thing that's been constant for 10 plus years, for the most part, is that I have wanted to do YouTube. But like, I'm not successful on YouTube. And that's why originally when I started this channel, I was trying to do like how to do YouTube stuff. But I'm like, this feels so weird because I have no street cred. I'm in the wrong lane. Is this person gonna let me over? You son of a gun. Can you let me over, please? You little, I guess I'm just gonna get off. Barely let me over. They're not paying attention at all. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I didn't have any street cred. I didn't have a successful channel. I've started several channels. I did one about movies. I did one that, actually I've had several that are basically just vlogs. They had no whatever. And I just stopped them because I put so much effort into the videos typically, and then I get discouraged because they weren't going anywhere because they were just vlogs. Vlogging is a style. Vlogging is not a niche. So you can have a niche about cars and do it in a vlogging style or a talking head style. A vlogging style is where feels very natural, like you just go about your day and you're inviting people into your day. That's a vlogging style. Technically, in a way, these videos are a vlogging style, but they're not like vlogging niche. Like the vlogging isn't a niche. Talking head is where you just literally like sit at a desk or in a chair with like a wall or like a scenery behind you, like a set, like a little bit of a set or a room, whatever it is, and you talk about whatever your topic is, and you'll cut to other videos occasionally. Usually it's like in studio, even if your studio is just like your bedroom. It's in studio stuff. Vlogging, you'll typically go out and about, or you'll walk around your house. You'll invite people into different rooms, and by invite people, I mean like you'll film in different rooms, and you might not even talk about that room. You might just talk about whatever your topic is, whatever your niche is, but you'll move around and you'll give it more personal, like they're in the room feeling, rather than an instructional. That's a word, right? Instructional video. I'm gonna go with it. I don't know if it's a word, but I think it is. That's what that is. That guy is on a phone call right now. So I tried vlogging as a niche for the longest time because I couldn't hone in on one niche. I tried movie reviews, but honestly I didn't know enough about storytelling, enough about this or that, about character development or blah 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 to really like know what I'm talking about and have street cred. I mean, I knew what movies I loved, but I didn't always know exactly why. And so I kind of just did whatever. I am really right now trying to remember what exit I'm supposed to get off at. I think it's 294. Okay. So that channel failed. I was also really stressed out because I was working with a friend who very important to me, one of my best friends. We've been friends for a long time, but we don't always. Our personalities are very different. I think we have an understanding of each other 100% fine. Like we get along, but when working together at that level, and with me stressing out and he's very carefree, we didn't mix well, and it's actually mainly because I don't think we knew entirely how to work or cope with the other's like stress levels and personality types. That was 293 and this is 295? Did I miss 294? Alright, person, I want to get over. Can you let me over? I'm coming over. Thank you. Give me a moment. People are trying to merge on here right now. And I'm also trying to get off. I don't think this is the right exit. I think this is the wrong exit. Bronco. Ford Bronco. There's another Bronco right there. They're together. The Caravan. That's cool. Yeah, so I scrapped that channel. And I miss filming those videos with my friend because honestly we had a lot of fun. They were a pain in the butt to edit. We didn't have any training on how to like podcast, and that's essentially what we were doing with podcasting, but like video podcasting. I want to get over. I just want to get back over here. We didn't have any training on it. We didn't really know what we were doing. We didn't have any training on like speaking, and so we would typically have like a lot of inflections in our voice, which I had to try and like edit to make it so that it was even. And like my audio editing skills are not great. Like if there's one thing with video editing or media production, let's put it that way, or video production, let's put it even that way, that I wish I didn't have to deal with, it would be audio first and foremost. Second would be color grading. I'm not a colorist. I've studied graphic design for 10 plus years. No, almost 10 years. I forgot what year it was and what year I started. And I really love colors. I understand color theory, but coloring like with a logo or the graphic design is so much different than coloring your video. It's so much different, and I'm not good at coloring video. Like I can't color grade. Like I can, but not well. So that's the second thing. So it just didn't work out. I love it. I missed it. I thought about bringing back that channel after a while, but here's another thing. I really like to work within the film industry, and I tend to have stronger opinions about things than most when it comes to the film industry. And essentially, if I would have continued that channel, I would have probably guaranteed that I wouldn't have worked in the film industry. And my opinions have changed slightly now. Quite a bit, actually. I greater understanding of why is everybody slowing down all of a sudden. I think that's the exit I'm supposed to be taking, but everybody is flying by me. Exit. I'm not sure this is the right one, but I'm gonna go for it. I'll know once I start getting off. Yeah, I'll know if I would. Yeah, okay. So like my understanding of story has changed. My understanding of character development, basically anything that goes into storytelling, has changed. I'm trying to work on my own definition of the difference between plot and story, because maybe I'm understanding it all differently, but I literally keep seeing different definitions of it, like everywhere on the internet. So I'm trying to like kind of come up with my own definition so that I can work off of that dictionary. I think it's pretty similar to a lot of other people's definitions, though. Uno momento, por favor. Just a minute. Yes, this is the correct exit. I got here. I've only been here twice. Usually it takes me literally like 10 times to get somewhere without a map, but I got here without a map. And by map, I mean like, digital map, not like a map. What was I saying? So yeah, I just wasn't cut out for that channel at the time because I just didn't know what was going on. So I stopped. And I tried to do like, I think 2 or 3 additional vlogging channels. My first channel I ever tried to do, I don't even remember if I ever posted any videos. I think I did because my sister remembers me posting videos. Maybe I just showed her the videos though, I don't remember. Like I've tried so many times to do vlogging and like make videos, and I just always got really discouraged because I never felt like what I was doing was actually being appreciated. And I'm a big person on like appreciation. Like these videos, it's not that I don't want appreciation from them, but my level of appreciation, or the level that I want to see from people as far as appreciation goes, is significantly lower than on other videos because I'm putting so much less effort into them. So that's helping me actually like want to continue to do this. How old is that person? I can't tell. So that's been really helpful because like even just like the small little views that I'm getting right now make me feel enough of an appreciation. Not that I'm really like actually actively looking at the viewer count. I just like happen to glance at it when I upload my next video or when I go to change the thumbnail or something. If I feel like the ones that YouTube's suggesting aren't quite where I want them to be. Hold on, I just lost what I was talking about. I feel like it's a reoccurring pattern. This is how my brain works. I lose something and then I get it back eventually, or I don't. I just move on. So I do feel like I feel like I'm getting appreciation. See, if I just start talking again, sometimes it just clicks right back in. I feel like I'm getting appreciation enough for the videos that I'm making right now. And I don't feel like I have to worry about it too much, which is really, really nice. But I'm a big person on appreciation. And a lot of like the work, whether it's graphic design projects that I've taken on, or most of them like self projects, like personal projects, not so much business projects, or really just any other type of project. Like I just haven't received a lot of I guess appreciation for, maybe is the word I'm looking for. But there's certain things in my life that I want appreciation for and certain things that I don't really care about. And I think it's just because of like the level of effort that I feel like I put into it, which is a little bit naive because like if I do something that I feel like is really low effort, but for somebody else it is like a big deal and they have great appreciation for it, I almost feel like awkward like trying to accept that appreciation when really I should, because it's not about me, it's about them. I did something for them. Like, people have done stuff for me that isn't a big deal for them, but for me, it's a massive deal. And I appreciated it greatly. I didn't know how to express it to the level of how much I felt it. I just got to my glasses thing. I think I'm gonna like call it for a second. I might film more, but I might not. That person is not parked in a parking spot. I gotta go do my glasses thing, and I think I'm probably gonna get a phone call here in a second too. So I'm gonna go. I guess I'm not gonna do that opening, the glasses shop opening, but I am at my glasses shop, or the glasses shop. I'm not gonna call it my glasses shop. I've been here twice. This is my third time being here, as in like physically coming here, not like getting glasses from them. I've only got glasses from once. So I'm just gonna go deal with that, and probably gonna get a phone call. But I will tell you about the phone call at some point, and if I don't film anymore today, then it will be in my next video. Man, if it's not today, damn. This is like one shot. Except for that first little bit where I messed up on. Okay. Okay. This might be bye. If it is bye, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Yeah. I don't know what else to say. I was gonna like do like a call to action, be like, yo, comment this. Honestly, I don't care. If you comment, thank you so much, because I'd love to actually talk to you in the comments. But if you don't comment, that's totally fine too. But if I don't film anymore, I will see you in the next one. At least I hope to see you in the next one. Love to hang out with you some more. But what was I saying? I don't remember what I was saying. I don't know. I guess just bye. Or maybe not bye if I continue filming. I don't know. So bye, or maybe not. Do you feel... Hold on, I forgot my question. That is such a me thing. Oh, that person lost a tire. Yee. Do you know where you fit in? Like where you fit in your like community, or I guess anything? I just realized, well, I didn't just realize, like I've just been thinking, but I just had a phone interview for a job. I thought it went pretty decently well. And it's not like, it's like, I have a technical review tonight that I'm going to be doing. So I'll be able to know a little bit more if I think I'm going to be a good fit for it once I do that. But it doesn't seem difficult. It seems like something I could totally do. My question is how do you know when you fit something? Or like where you fit? Is it like a feeling? By the way, traffic is like really slow right now, so it's not like I'm not paying attention to the road. It's just there's not a lot to do. It's just really strange to me that some people will look at your work and be like, oh, how'd you do that? It's so detailed, wow. And like other people will look at your work and be like, hey, you like missed this or something, you know what I mean? Like I'm thinking like, if somebody brings me a video that they've edited, I can tell them, hey, do this, 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 and this, and this, and I'll improve it. But then like, maybe it's just like you miss your own stuff, because I know there's things that I can improve on, and like my videos that I actually like put effort into. Sorry. This person behind me doesn't have their lights on, which is very concerning. I feel like I just don't know where I fit in the world. I have a feeling a lot of people have that same feeling. Like, I don't think I'm alone. Like, in fact, I'm like really sure I'm not alone in that. But Maybe it just happens for different people at different times. I just don't know where I fit. Like, what am I good at? What is my path? Is there one path? Are there many paths? Like, what should I do? Where should I go? Is it just the feeling of wanting to be appreciated? I don't think it's just the feeling of wanting to be appreciated, because I want to be appreciated, obviously. But I think there's more to it. Person, would you like to come over? I think you have duct tape on your light, so I can't actually tell if you want to come over or not. I'm going to assume you're going to... Yep, you're coming right over. Thank you for putting on a signal that you totally did. You didn't put on a signal. Like, what is it that you know that you're going to... Like, how do you know you're going to be fulfilled in whatever role that it is that you are taking on or is put upon you? You don't, I guess? You just do it? Like this company that I had a phone interview with, I like them a lot. I like what they stand for. I like what they're trying to do. I've been following them for a while. And it's not a high up position. It is an entry level position. It's not anything fancy, but there's room for growth in it. I always pictured myself working on things that I'm most passionate on, rather than things that I'm still passionate on, but less passionate on than others. Like, my main passion is storytelling, and that's why I wanted to go into the film industry. I love the idea of bringing characters and stories to life that people can connect with and relate to and be inspired by. This position doesn't have anything to do with that specifically at all. It's not a storytelling position. Can it help people? Absolutely. Can it push the goals of the company and the innovations forward? Innovations? That sounded weird. It would push things forward for sure. It's the grunt work of it. It's the footwork of it. How do I put this without sounding like I don't want to do it? I want to do it. It sounds really fun, but I almost want to do it more because of the potential of where it might lead, rather than where it is at the beginning. And like the things that it would allow me to do. For example, like, it would give me a paycheck. I would be able to afford to live to some degree. And it might allow me the financial side of being able to do some of my hobbies that could in turn benefit me financially too. So I like that, and I think that's a very important part of it, because in order to survive, one needs a paycheck. In order to progress, one, at least in many aspects of life, not all of them, one needs a paycheck. One needs income. Let's put it that way. Finances. They need some form of finances. They need to have an inflow of money. And so that's what I need right now, is an inflow of money. That's one of the things. But it's a pretty big thing. I have bills I need to pay. I have passions that I'd like to explore that require at least a small amount of funding. So income is a big thing. And the funny thing is, like, the money isn't necessarily my biggest motivator per se, but the things that the money offers, the freedoms that money offers, that I feel like is more of a motivator for me. Like, I have no intention of like hoarding a bunch of money. I don't want to be a multi-millionaire. I mean, honestly, even being like just like a low-level millionaire nowadays isn't that big of a thing. There's tons of them. Tons of people that are millionaires. But I don't want to like have boogles and boogles of money. Ideally, I'd like to get to a position where I have multiple incomes, multiple streams of income, but in its total of all of that income, I only have to live off of 10%, and I can reinvest the rest of it into other things. That's my ideal situation. Where am I? Okay, I know where I am. Traffic just picked up speed, so I have to like kind of reevaluate my surroundings. I guess I want a position that I will enjoy, and I don't have to enjoy every aspect of it all of the time. But I want a position where I feel like I'm contributing, that I'm appreciated, and I enjoy. And if I have to grunt it for a couple of years, as long as I even mildly enjoy it, then for the majority of the time, I think I'm okay with that, as long as the appreciation is there. So I guess my question is do I really want to go, I am in the wrong lane. Can I even get out of this lane? No. Well, I'm exiting the freeway. Gotta get back on the freeway. Hold on. Gosh, there's so much traffic. Where do I want to be right now? Okay, I know where I want to be. Heading there now. Dope. I love street signs. They're so helpful. So my question is do I still want to try and get into the film industry? I got like a ton of story ideas. I still love stories. I love characters. I think it's super fun. So what's holding me back from going that route? Well, I have other things that I want too, and I want to have a family to some degree. I want to have, why can't I have all that stuff though? Sorry, I like finished that whole sentence in my head. Like, why can't I have that stuff and still have what is going on right now? Hold on, this car's doing weird things. That was the weirdest thing I've ever done. I think I did that correctly. I may not have. Hold on, give me a second. I'm getting back on the freeway. It felt like I made a turn that I shouldn't have made, but I'm pretty sure I made a turn that it was fine for me to make. Just I've never seen anybody make that turn before, so it was very uncomfortable. Okay, I am on the freeway. So like, do I still want to go in, like, am I making any sense at all right now? I feel like I'm not making any sense at all. I'm trying to figure out what I want to do to like find my success and to build my life around. What would I like to do? Like, okay, if money was not a factor, I would want to, let me rephrase this. Money's not a factor, and are some of my like goals? I want to get married. That's a goal, but that takes time and dating and so that doesn't necessarily require money, but having money would be helpful. Oh my gosh. Yes, just change lanes. That will help. You need to slow down too. Well, they did. What was I saying? Oh yeah, money would be helpful, but it's not required for that part of my goals. The other part is like, I kind of would love to do some traveling, and I want to do some like documentary style videos about the people that I meet and things, and like I like the idea of taking one video and focusing on like one topic, and then the next video is the next topic. Have you ever seen The World According to Jeff Goldblum? It is a documentary on Disney Plus, and I think it's fantastic. So I kind of want to take. Who just honked and who? So I kind of want to take that mixed with a documentary called Long Way Up. Okay, do you want to come over or not? Thank you. You had your blinker on forever, you never came over, I gave you room, and then you almost ran into me. Okay, Long Way Up. Which is like a traveling thing. In fact, in Long Way Up, they take electric motorcycles from the bottom of South America and they ride them to LA. Now, I don't necessarily want to go on a big long trip like that, in the sense of like constantly like whatever, but I'd love to do some traveling, and I would love to make some documentary styled videos revolving around people and their passions and certain lifestyles and stuff like that. I think it's fascinating, and I'd love to do like some traveling around, specifically in America, and do that in like a documentary style. Now, I don't know if I want to do it in a documentary style that's going to go like get distributed on a streaming service. I kind of wanted to put it on YouTube and just have it there and not have to worry about the all like, oh, it's on you have to go subscribe to this, whatever. Just like let people watch it. I love the idea of making content that doesn't cost the consumer really anything other than time and attention, but doesn't cost them anything financially. They don't have to go like subscribe to a streaming service to see it. I think it's fantastic. There's a lot less money in that, but at the same time, as long as I'm making enough to like where I am comfortable and I can live, and also progress and explore some other avenues of things, I'm fine with that. I don't need a lot of money. I just need enough to live. So as long as I have that, I'm okay. So if I don't know, like that's why I've always been fascinated with YouTube, is because YouTube has the ability to provide income for creators to some degree with monetization and ads and blah blah blah. Without actually costing, without it being too inconvenient for the viewer. In other words, if a viewer just wants to watch the videos, but they don't have the money or don't want to spend the money on a product that a YouTuber has, that they sell, that they get a cut from, that's fine. And then there's always going to be people that do want to buy the product. Or, a couple of ads is all they have to watch, and maybe they can skip the ads after a certain couple of seconds. But then the creator still gets compensated for that, and the viewer still gets to watch the video for essentially for free. They don't pay any money, obviously, but what they do pay is time and attention. That's fantastic. That's what's always. How'd you get in that situation, bro? There's no practical way that you could have got in that angle coming. Not gonna question it. So that's why I've always wanted to do YouTube. Well, that's one of the reasons I've always wanted to do YouTube. I've also I remember the first person that I really subscribed to. Like, I watched every single one of their videos that they post. Every single one of them. One of the first people I did that with was a channel called Charlie Is So Cool Like. They don't post anymore. They haven't for a while. And I think they removed all their videos from YouTube as well. But I watched every single one of their videos. And I remember relating to them in ways, and I can't remember specific what it was because it was so long ago. I mean, this was like 15 years ago. But I loved watching those videos, and I felt like a connection to where, you know, I had a friend, or obviously we never actually spoke. I don't remember ever even commenting back and forth or any of that. I don't even remember if I commented on any of the videos. But I still felt like I was part of something. And I thought, well, why don't I try to make a community myself where people can feel part of it, of a community, by watching my videos and participating in comments and et cetera, et cetera. I like the idea of being accepted. At the time, I was being bullied, and I lost all of my friends in like one night. And so I didn't really have many people I felt like I could talk to. My relationship with my parents has always been a little strained. Part of that is my fault. I don't even know if I can even fully give part of the fault to them either, but it doesn't really matter whose fault it is, it existed. So I just didn't feel like I had a lot of people to talk to. So I wanted to create a community that would, one, accept me for who I am, and two or three. Two, I could create a community that other people could be part of and feel accepted in as well. Basically, I wanted friends, and I didn't care where they lived. I didn't care how far away they were. I didn't care if I never met them in person, as long as they felt appreciated and loved. Love was a big thing. Still is. I'm waiting for this person to tell me what they're doing. I don't know where this person's going. I do not want to wait for that person, so I am going to go. And I still want to do that. I've wanted to do that for like 15 years. Have I done it? No. Why? Because I've bailed. Every single time I've started a YouTube channel, I've bailed because I put a maximum effort into things as much as I possibly can, and I don't see the results that I want, and I get super discouraged, and I bail out. Or I just feel like I'm making a fool of myself. I feel like I made a fool of myself in so many videos, including the last few that I posted, and I probably will continue to feel like that for several of the videos that I post going forward. But this is me. This is who I am. My brain is weird. It doesn't work like everyone else's. Maybe it works like yours, maybe it doesn't. But I wanted to feel accepted. I wanted to feel like I belonged somewhere. And the idea of it making money and that I could do it full time sounds insanely awesome. Insanely awesome. If I could just make videos all day, I would love it. For you, make videos for you and for me, I would love it. But life costs money. So therefore, for the moment, for the time being, I need a proper job that is stable, that is reliable, that I get paychecks from frequently. Because money has been the one thing that has held me back from a lot of things in my life. I don't really want it to hold people back anymore, like me back. I don't want, if I end up having kids, I don't want it to hold them back. I don't want it to hold my siblings back. I don't want it to hold my parents back. I don't want it to hold my family, my friends back. I want to be in a position that if they need help, or if they want to do something but they can't do it on their own, I can help them. Not always necessarily financially, but I want to be able to do it financially if I can, or if they need it. and I'd like to be able to do it. I guess the point is, I'm still trying to find out where I belong. I am 30 years old. I have not lived away from home for more than a year yet. Well, that's not true. I actually did live away from home for over a year when I lived in Germany when I think I was 19, 20. But recently, I have not lived away from home for more than like a couple of months. And by home, I mean with my parents. And I don't know, maybe there are people out there that have better relationships than I do with my parents. I love my parents. They are not perfect. I am not perfect. But I love them. And I know they love me. And I think we mutually want the best for each other. But we're very different people. And for those people who have better relationships, or I don't want to even say, I want to say better relationships. The relationship is smoother, perhaps, with their parents. Maybe it's fine if you live with them for a little bit longer. Mine was very stressful. I felt like I could not progress living at home. So I literally packed my bags and left. There's a lot of other stuff going on too, but that's literally what I did. I packed my bags and left. So, why was I saying that? I don't remember. Oh yes, life costs money. Is that what I was saying? I don't even remember anymore. I completely lost my point. I hope you got something out of that because I tried. Okay. I might still film a little more. I don't even know if I'm going to put this in this video. Wait, hold on, no. That didn't make any sense. And the day which I'm filming this video, it might not be the day in which it was released. I might release this tomorrow as part of tomorrow's video instead of part of today's video. Pardon me. I do not know. But thank you for watching. I appreciate you being here. Thank you for hanging out with me, and I hope to see you again.